Tamil Nadu, on the shores of the port town of Mamallapuram. Mamallapuram has been shown in detail in the previous film of this series. 70 kilometers away is the city of Kanchipuram, a seat of learning in South India since ancient times. It was the Pallava capital from the 4th to the 9th centuries. The Chinese pilgrim Xuan Tsang visited Kanchipuram in the 7th century and described it as a glorious city. There was considerable trade with Southeast Asia, China, and Rome since early times. Great Buddhist teachers, including Buddha Ghosha, lived here in the 6th century. King Rajasimha made a glorious temple here for his personal worship. A foundation inscription states that he erected this extensive and wondrous house of Shiva to reflect his own glory and the laughter of the Lord. The temple is dedicated to Shiva Gangadhara, the bearer of the river Ganga.
We had clear-cut ideas that temples and sculptures and idols are external symbols that inspire you to reach a higher state of living. But what is required is that is drawn into your mind, and that brings out the whole approach to temple in ancient times.
The temple's foundation inscription likens the ruler's own descent from King Parameshwara with that of the birth of Skanda from Lord Shiva. The deity in the temple, and by implication the temple itself, was named Rajasimha Pallaveshwara, or the Lord of Rajasimha Pallava. This practice was to become popular in all South Indian temples. The temple also has the name Kailashanatha, or Shiva, the Lord of Mount Kailasha. Just inside the main entrance on the east is a smaller shrine built by the king's son, Mahendravarman III. Unlike the main shrine, this has a barrel-shaped roof. There is a row of smaller shrines in front of the temple. Inscriptions show that at least 2 of them were made by queens. A mandapa with a Nandi inside stands at a considerable distance from the temple. The entire complex of this royal temple is grand and lavishly sculpted. A relief seen everywhere is the rampant lion, a royal symbol of the Pallavas. The main shrine is made of sandstone, except for the lowest 2 tiers, which are made of granite for additional strength. As the worshipper moves on the outer ambulatory path, shrines are made here. These prepare him and begin the journey, the transport of delight, away from the noise and anxieties of the material world.
But one of the lovely things about temple architecture, temple sculpture, is that the gods are often having a sort of leisurely moment. And that's when you realize just how gentle and graceful the gods can be, because in these sculptures they're shown just quietly sitting, enjoying the company of their wife, or looking graciously down at the viewers below. There are certainly wonderful images of the big cathartic moment when the demon is killed, but in much temple sculpture, it's the quiet, gentle, and very approachable aspect of the god that's emphasized.
The shrines made in the outer walls of the sanctum house large images of Shiva. These are among the most impressive and elegant ever made. On either side of the entrance to the sanctum are images of Shiva's cosmic dance, the Tandava. This was a favorite theme with Rajasimha. The dynamism of the dance is expressed in the many arms of Shiva, which move around him. The victory of the truth over ignorance is depicted in the image of Durga. The exquisitely made figure personifies the sublime grace, which is the final aim of the devotee. Besides the Shivalinga, the shrines of the temple have the image of the Soma Skanda. In Rajasimha's time, this icon was constantly seen in the sanctum sanctorum of temples. The Soma Skanda shows Shiva with Parvati, Azuma, and their son Skanda or Kartikeya. The Lord and his spouse are presented as universal parents.